Hi everyone, this is Leah Selig with RE/MAX HomeTowne Realty in Wyckoff, New Jersey. So you had a market analysis and you interviewed 3 agents or more, and you think you had the correct price and the correct realtor and everything was good, and you listed with that realtor, and 6 months later your house still hasn't sold. What happened? Most likely your realtor had given you a range where your house would probably sell. So let's say between 400,000 and 440,000, depending on what kind of improvements you're going to make on the house, how it's going to look, and how it's going to present itself. And of course, the market conditions. And most likely, you as the owner would say, hey, let's try it at 440. Let's try it high and see what happens. We can always come down a little. And the agent says, sure, of course, we can do that. And the problem is, once you get stuck on a number, that's the number that you want. And so when people come to the house and then maybe they love the house, but they feel that it's worth 390 or 400. And you're like, no, it's on for 440. And you don't have a meeting of the minds. And now it gets tricky because anytime you're waiting and waiting and waiting, and now your house isn't the hot house anymore. It's not the new listing, and then people think, oh, it's been on the market for 3 months now, we can offer even less. So what do you do? It's really, most likely not that you had a terrible agent or anything. It's just the fact that most realtors don't want to come into your home and tell you that, all the bad things about your house and that it's worth on the low end of the spectrum after doing the market analysis. They want to tell you, they want to please you. Not that they're trying to buy your listing or anything like that, where they're trying to give you not an accurate number, but it's really hard to tell somebody the bad things about their home. You've lived there your whole life, or you've lived there for 20 years and you love it and you put your heart and soul into it and you think that your decor is beautiful, and it is to you, but it may not be in 2020, it may not be what's in anymore. It was look great when you did it, or it's just not neutral enough for anyone, or it's too neutral for most people, or there's just so much. And as realtors, we show houses every day, we look at houses every day, we know what the styles are, we know what people are looking for, so we can really guide you. But it is hard when we tell you things and we feel bad. So you have to actually hire somebody like me who can say it in a nice way, but be firm and tell you that you have 2 choices. Either fix this, this, and this, change all that, put a little money into it, put some sweat equity into it, or lower your price to 400 or whatever the price may be. You can't really have it both ways. And, the agent has to be firm enough to say, if we can try it for 1 week at your price, but you have to sign that you will then lower it to the price that I recommend. Because if not, I'm wasting my time, you're wasting all of your time. You can't move forward, and it's really a lose-lose proposition. If you do want to hire a different realtor, like I said, you have to say that you want the real deal. You want to know what's going on. You don't want to have anything sugar-coated, and you want to hire an agent that really knows how to stage homes. So for example, let's say I came in and it was an expired listing. First thing I'm going to want to do is say, tell me, what was the feedback? What did the buyers that walked in, what did they say? What did their agents say? Typically, they're all saying the same thing. They may say that the flow of the home was bad. In that case, we have to rearrange the rooms and rearrange the furnishings. Give it a good smooth flow. Correct any problems. that we see. If they feel that there's no curb appeal, we have to add curb appeal. We have to go outside and look at all the things that we can do to add curb appeal to make it really beautiful and inviting. If they say the kitchen's looks cluttered and small and the kitchen isn't updated, we have to update it. We have to get rid of the old wallpaper and paint colors. We have to maybe put in a new countertop. We have to paint the cabinets. And your realtor should really have a whole group of people that he or she works with that that he or she can give you as referrals to do that very inexpensively, so that you're not going to have to go crazy spending all this money, but you're going to really make a big impact. And then you put it back on the market at a reasonable price. You have to do a market analysis again and figure out what has changed in the past 6 months, and then put your house back on the market. And you have to have all new videos and all new pictures to show all the improvements that you've made. So there you have it. There's a good reason why your house has not sold. It's not your fault. It's not necessarily the agent's fault, but somewhere along the line, where you were both on the same page, you went your separate ways, and unfortunately the house didn't sell. So I hope that you take this information to heart and get some good ideas, and I will look forward to seeing you in the next video.